You've seen them, right? Those videos all over your feed promising you can make thousands of dollars online with some secret AI tool. They are absolutely everywhere. But today, instead of just showing you yet another side hustle, we're going to pull back the curtain and deconstruct the script itself. We're going to figure out the psychological formula that makes these videos so darn good at grabbing not just your attention, but your ambition, too.
It all starts with a sentence just like this. And let me tell you, this is not just some casual intro, it is a perfectly engineered hook. That word, secretly, it makes you feel like you're about to be let in on something exclusive. And make money online, well, that taps into a desire pretty much everyone has. In less than 2 seconds, this thing is built to stop your thumb dead in its tracks.
All right, so here's our game plan for this breakdown. First, we'll set the scene with the AI gold rush that kind of created this whole trend. Then, we're going to dissect the anatomy of these viral scripts, piece by piece. We'll look at the actual tools they push, uncover the psychology that makes it all tick, and finally, ask the big question, what does this trend really mean for us?
Let's be real, we're living in a full-on digital gold rush. The promise of artificial intelligence has just unleashed this flood of content claiming that, anyone can find financial freedom with just a few clicks. And it's exactly this environment, all these high hopes and intense curiosity, that makes the script we're about to analyze so incredibly powerful. So the source material we're digging into today isn't some boring academic paper. Nope, this is the actual playbook for creating a viral video. It's a precise step-by-step recipe for grabbing attention on platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts, where, every single second is precious. So, what's the secret sauce? How do they do it? Well, it might look spontaneous, maybe even a little chaotic, but what we're about to see is a very deliberate 4-step formula. Trust me, nothing here is random. It's all engineered to walk a viewer from being just kind of curious to becoming an active follower in under a minute. And here it is, the 4-step formula in all its glory. You start with that powerful hook to stop the scroll. Then, bam, you hit them with a quick list to make the info feel instant and super easy to digest. Step 3, this curious reaction, that's a clever little psychological trick we're going to break down in a second. And it all funnels you down to step 4, a really strong call to action. It's a perfect little machine for engagement.
Now this right here, this is step 3 in action. The script literally tells the host to say things exactly like, "That sounds insanely easy." This is not a real, genuine reaction. It's a scripted tool designed to mirror what the creator wants you, the audience, to be thinking. It validates the whole idea and just manufactures that excitement right on cue. So after they've hooked you and they've gotten you all excited, the script finally delivers the payoff. The secret, tools. This is the part of the show that promises to turn your curiosity into actual capability. It's the big reveal of the solution that they've been teasing from the very first second.
And this is that quick list we were just talking about. The script lays out 3 simple tools: ElevenLabs for AI voices, Canva for design, and Durable for websites. And for each one, it gives you a simple job and an even simpler side hustle. The goal here isn't to give you a deep education. It's all about presenting a solution that feels so accessible and immediate, you feel like you could start doing it tomorrow. Okay, so we've seen the what and the how, but the big question is, why is this formula so incredibly powerful? To really get that, we need to dive into a core principle of human psychology, one that marketers have been using for decades to grab our attention. It all comes down to something called the curiosity gap, and these scripts are an absolute masterclass in creating one. It starts by telling you people are secretly making money. That's what you now know, but it doesn't immediately tell you how they're doing it. That's what you want to know. That gap creates this little mental itch that you just feel compelled to scratch by watching the rest of the video. This line, which comes right from the script's instructions, is a perfect example of them making that curiosity gap even wider. It takes a simple idea like making graphics on Canva, and it reframes it as this surprisingly valuable skill. It's designed to make you lean in and think, wait a minute, people get paid for that? Could I do that too? So what this really reveals is that creating a viral script is basically a form of attention warfare. These aren't just, friendly suggestions. A hook in the first 2 seconds, short, punchy sentences, and an energetic tone. These are tactical commands designed to beat the algorithm and hold a viewer's focus in a ridiculously competitive digital world. So let's zoom out for a minute. We've deconstructed this script, but what does the huge popularity of this format actually tell us about the world we're living in online? Because this is more than just a passing trend. It really reflects a pretty significant shift in the creator economy. And who knows, maybe even the future of work itself. And this right here gets to the heart of the whole thing. The promise, right on the surface, is about easy money with AI, but the product that's really being sold here isn't the side hustle. The real product is the video itself, a meticulously engineered formula designed for maximum growth. The idea of the side hustle? That's just the bait they use to build an audience. So, the real takeaway here isn't a list of AI tools you should go out and try. It's about getting the ability to recognize this formula out there in the wild. Once you understand the architecture of this kind of viral content, you become a much smarter, more discerning consumer of information. You can appreciate the craft without necessarily buying into all the hype. And all of this leaves us with one final big question. Is this type of content, fast, formulaic, and hyper-focused on opportunity, is this the new blueprint for how we're all going to share skills and knowledge? Or is it just the 21st century version of a gold rush, something that's destined to fade away as soon as the hype moves on to the next big thing? Honestly, the answer to that is probably going to shape the next wave of content that we all consume.